Hello everyone, my name is Eosum and welcome back to Regrowth. This is episode 65, assuming I am not counting wrong. Which so far I think has only happened once. Unless I'm miscounting that too. Who knows? Why are we out here? Well, because what I want to do, I don't want it to blow our nice base up. Because, it may not be amazing, but it's home and I don't want to blow it up. And look what I got. We're just going to drink this now. And we are going to wreck a Wither's Day. We're going to do this by hopefully shooting it many times with something very pointy. Why are we doing this? Because I want to get the Blood Altar upgraded a little more and kind of start working on that. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. And, oh look, crossbow. Just as good as on you as it did on the Ender Dragon. Oh, you were. It's so much better when I'm on the ground. Which is kind of a bummer. Oh, we'll get him down here soon enough. Almost. Come down and play. Down, please. There we go. And I'm only going to kill each one of these just for old time's sake. Fun stuff like that, and horribly loud withers. Dead wither. Another star. As you can see, I was looking at various uses. We would be able to make the Observations of an Immortal, which that's on the possible to-do list, but not until we have a way to avoid severe sunburn. I have no idea what this altar does. It requires another star, so I would hope it's amazing. We never really did anything with the enchanting for Mariculture because Mariculture is like evil. Null Catalyst. We need this. So this is one of the reasons. So we'll have to get into some blood magic alchemy. We're going to need to get our blood orbs up there a little bit. This one looks interesting. Never done anything with Blood Arsenal before. And I wouldn't mind playing with this thing, but it's high instability. The pieces aren't that big a deal. We don't have any void mail yet though. So I'm going to kill some more withers and then I'll be back. Alright, so while I was running around killing the wither, I came across this. This is probably a good thing to know where it is because, if we get too far into witchery, oh, that's evil. That's not there anymore. We'll need that. And then there's this. It's all sparkly. Whoa. There's a quest book. I wonder if this is where one of the other guys died. Because this is a lot of junk. Clay. Basic. Yeah, this is where one of the other guys died. Oh, that's good. We'll take the gravestone. We don't need that. Don't need that or that. Is there anything else interesting here? I don't really need a minecart chest. Mundane amulet. Got plenty of those. Arrows. And we're recycling. Okay. Junk. Oh well. I just thought it was kind of interesting, but we'll need to know where this is if we get into witchery because it has her. And I don't know if you can spawn these things. So we'll leave her alone. And back to the death of withers. Alright. And we're back. And we've got 6. I got bored. And something dawned on me around number 5, I think. Mob griefing is turned off in this pack. It didn't even dawn on me, and whoa, hello base, load. Apparently I was moving too quick. The wither, when it blew up, it didn't hurt anything. It just blew up. Even all the little bolts it was firing around. Which means that in theory we should be able to just create a box and have ourselves a wither in a box and be fine, and we shouldn't have any problems. Just put all this junk in there. Wood ash, put you away. Need you back. Actually, we need... Oh, I'll take 5 of you. Because let's take a look here. We might as well make this. So we're going to need 6 wart, a book. Nether wart. If I was nether wart there, it would be. And some garlic, and the sun is setting on this wonderful day. Kind of. We'll fix that in a bit. Book. Alright. The faster I move around in this area, the more I lag. I don't know if it shows up in the videos or not, but man, I could feel it when I move around. Alright. Observations of an Immortal. The Doomed Scholar's Account of Discourse with the Undead. Apparently he never watched the Interview with the Vampire movie. Let's see. Otherwise he'd have known how that was going to end. Okay. We get a torn page. Experience drops. Yay. Oops, no. Back button. There we go. Torn page. 9 torn pages. Now, assuming they haven't changed anything, which they never do in this pack, we have this book in our inventory now. So if we go out, and I need to cough apparently. Okay. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the inability to breathe. If we go out here, now that it's dark, we find ourselves some friends. Are you friendly? Ooh, you're dead. Hopefully you weren't friendly. How about you? No. In the previous incarnations I've played with this lovely book, as you slaughtered the many different minions, eventually they started to... what is that? That's weird. I have no idea what that is. Go away. I'm looking at something. Don't be annoying. Wow. A lot of you. Are any of you going to give me the torn pages, or are you just going to bug me? What? Huh? Oh, hi there. Okay, so we're going to go with the assumption that they have changed something. And what? Okay, we got to go look. Down here, I know she's got a... Man, she does not believe in torches, apparently. No wonder she's dead all the time. Ooh. Wow, she's been busy down here. I didn't know she was doing this. Where are those things? Where are the shinies? Where are they? They're not down there. Right over there. There's just something... Ah, there we go, right there. Throwing knives. Yeah, this one's only got flint throwing knives. And flint throwing knives. Okay, so apparently the flint throwing knives show up kind of weird. No. Look, she gets some strings and rotten flesh. Yay, she'll be thrilled. Actually, she'll be confused. But that can be just as fun. Yes, sometimes it is fun to mess with your kids. Yeah, go away. Nobody likes you. Yeah, I don't like you either. I have to say that... Ooh. Did I know you were here? Apparently I did. Alright, back into the lit area. What did they do here? Alright, what does the book say? Titled, observations, on death, creating it, pages, monsters, dungeon chests. Wait, dungeon chests. Did we get any of those with the Lunium? Yes, I'm getting distracted, but this is going to bug me if I don't look. I'm carrying a brain around. Ah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that enough? Does that count? It does. Crafting. Okay. Add the book. Yep. Same as the normal one then. Yeah, normally if you have this book in your inventory, killing critters will cause it to show up. So 1, 2, yeah, we just need 1 page left. Each one of these adds a page to the book of horror and excessive sunburn. Alright, that's done. I keep trying to get E to close that. It just does not work. Okay, there's that. These hands near be clean. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. Oh, hello. Frame rate. What'd I look at? I looked at something bad. What are you doing, game? There we go. Okay, let's see. We need beacons. And for beacons, we need glass and obsidian. We're going to need 4 beacons. And then I'll hope that I can... Oh, I'm going to rip that whole altar down. It's just not going to work the way it is right now. 4 beacons, so 12 obsidian. And 12. For glass, we don't need to count that so close because there should be some in the furnace. We shall put you in there. Nope, not a furnace. Furnace. So we should just be able to do this. Poof, beacons. I don't think I've ever had this many beacons on me at one specific time. I think maybe one of the times ages ago when I played on a vanilla server, I had some of those, but... Did I just see... No, I guess they must have fallen. Rotten flesh. Don't need you right now. Okay, let's see. We're going to need a whole bunch of... Go. You know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to do it with diamonds. Because why not? Diamonds. What do I got? 6, 7, 8. We're going to need 36 diamond blocks. So we're going to need a lot of them. And that is not... That's only going to give me like 7. Math fail. I'll be back. Alright, and we're back with this glorious sunrise. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we need a lot of diamonds. We're going to put a barrel there. I don't think we need that there. We will put you there, though. And then we will put... we're going to need some plugs. Did I take them all? I did not. Awesome. Okay, so what are we doing here? Let's see. We're going to need one there. Okay. So we'll take our auto assembler, and frame rate is acting like it's dying, but it's not, because it's just screwing with me apparently. Put you there. And then we will need you here and here. You and you. And then we will need a plug and a plug. And then we shall need a wrench, because otherwise we will be spewing this stuff everywhere when this breaks. Okay, there goes that. You there, there, and there. And because I once again forgot the copier, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned mini clicky way. Alright, so that gives us that. Now, we are going to take a piece of gold, an emerald, a barrel full of diamonds, because, you know, it's the best kind of barrel. We are going to, once again, lots of clicking, and one more. Perfect. And we shall go into these. No. Whitelist, diamonds, and diamonds. Then we will mark this as diamond, and then you need to be whitelisted to pull those. Go. Right? Yes. It never seems to be as fast when you're staring at it. The theory is that, oops, always, there we go, is that it's using up 8 to produce 1 diamond. So in theory, this one should not be able to overpower these 3. We shouldn't need this many. I was doing this. This is just the same setup I was using before when I was auto crafting things. So now we've got those. Ooh, idea. One more. One more. We're going to need another one of these. Oh, this is going to get messy. Duck and cover. Okay. Diamonds. Always. And let's do... Now see, I've never been able to get this to work. Figures. Oh well, apparently I can get this to work now. Last time I tried this, it put the intake end on both sides. So I don't know. Whatever, it's working. And poof. Ooh, no. Whitelist. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Give me. Yeah, let's just do that. Back in here, whitelist you. You can go back in there. You should be closed. There. Go. Nowhere near as fast as I was hoping for. Iron pipe. This could get interesting. Splat. Oh, there we go. Collect the bits quickly. Okay, good. Got that going. Let's see if we can speed this thing up a little bit. We need lots of diamonds. I want lots of diamonds moving into that thing. Don't need you or you. Don't need you. Need one of you. Do not need you. You go there. Here. And blacklist. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to build up till we get enough diamonds to make the beacon bases. And then probably go over and rip that down. And then I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. I just replaced the coal barrel here with the barrel from back at the mainland there. Now, I did look online, and I think it's the unofficial wiki has a diagram. And assuming I'm looking at this correct, it's the beacon is on the same level as these blocks here. And then it's one block out from here starts the beacon base. So if I did this right, the beacon should go in these locations. Eventually we'll want to move this whole thing. But that would require me actually, you know, not playing the Division for a little while and, you know, building these caisson sections to complete the ring, which I have to do. One thing I am going to need to do right now is, let's take a look here. I don't remember. Blood rune. That's right. We need blank slates. Blank bloodstone. 1,000. That's right. It's not that big a deal to run those through. How do you make you? Oh, no fun. I need to eat. So we're gonna need a whole bunch of these to get up to the next level. What are these? Let's see. We got a speed. Definitely gonna need more capacities. Probably some self-sacrifices as well. What have we got? Whole lot of not much. This is gonna take a while. I really want to get to the tier 5 today. I don't know if it's gonna work with these materials because it takes forever to patch this up. What we need is a way to automate the process running through. We used up all of our ritual stones over here, and there's no way this is enough. So we can't do feathered knife or anything fancy like that. I wonder if this thing can sense fluid level in the tank. Let me go get some bits together and we'll be back. Alright, we're going to experiment here. Because we need to get this automated, otherwise this is just not going to work out very well as far as the amount of, come on, there we go. The amount of materials we're going to need to get the ring, because we need to run a line of blood runes all the way across here. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 4, that's what, 52-ish? That's a lot of runes. And then each one of those runes takes 2 of these slates. So we're looking at 104, assuming the math isn't completely off. That's a long time trying to manually feed these suckers in here. So I think what we may have to do is put that back on the bar where it belongs. See if we can't try and work something out here. What is this thing capable of reading? Don't care about pipe empty. We don't care about energy stored. Low energy. Let's do low energy. Nope. That. Yeah, see, it says low energy. Ooh, potential. Put you back in there, and then let's bleed. Ooh, wow. Almost a little too much there. A little carried away. Now? It still says low stored energy, so I don't think that's reading what we think it's reading. Less than 25%. Less than 50%. But now, is this the tank? Because if we say less than 50, then we want you to emit a redstone signal. Whatever. Just so you kick in. Plop you back on there. As the blood drains out. Okay, so it's seeing tank. You never know when you're looking at these things if tank means the amount in the bowl or the amount in the imaginary tank that's in the inside that's used for liquid transport. So basically what we want to do here, is put you there and there, so we get ourselves some blue wire. Then we're going to tell you to emit a blue redstone signal. I really wish there was a greater than. Contains fluid in tank. Tank is empty. Space. Alright, so if it contains less than 25%, it emits that signal. And then we're going to put our little octarctic on here, and we're going to tell it that if it doesn't have a blue signal, it's allowed to pulse. And then we're also going to say, how do we want to do this? And space, no space for it, items in inventory. So if these two conditions are true, it will emit a blue signal. Okay, so yeah, that's an AND gate. So if this thing has an item in its inventory and it's less than 25%, it will stop emitting a blue signal. Or it will emit a blue signal. So what we want this thing to do, man, trying to think through this in my head. I spent all day writing PowerShell script. My brain is still not recovered from that. Let's see. So when this is off, it means we are capable of doing what we need to do. Regeneration potion, because we're going to be bleeding a lot. Wait a minute, what's up with that? Huh. Can be eaten. What's up with this? Are these different? I never noticed that. So I can't swap them. I can stack them outside and I can insert all four, but when I do, they don't function. I thought they were only worth 10 hit points apiece. Or one heart. Let's just not question it. Let's just put you there for now. That explains why my hit points drop so fast. So now we bleed. There. Put that away so we don't kill ourselves. Okay, so tank has a lot of power in it. Sorry. And, oh, that's not going to work. Apparently I'm loving this time of year. Okay, so we do not have items in our inventory. We do not have less than 25% power. So we want to put something in there. The problem I think we're going to run into is this thing is too fast. Let's just try it out and see what happens. Do I have it on me? I do not. I want to see how many in the period of time does it put out here. Okay. Once again. Okay, so it pulls. Well, we're going to qualify as a crap ton. let's just... Oh my goodness, you were... Wait, what? Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, we need to use one of the dumb pipes. That is so not going to work. Do we have a cheapie? We do not, of course. Because, you know, who uses the little wooden pipes now? I mean, really. Wooden pipe. Wooden? Really? Do I not have any? Probably converted them all to liquid, didn't I? Recipe. Okay, just a wooden glass. We can do that. Alright. Planks, of course. Well, this just keeps getting interesting. 2 glass. We'll just make a couple of them. By a couple, I mean 16. Okay, let's see. This should be slower and less prone to suck that chest dry before we have a chance to do anything. Okay, our conditions... Stop being helpful, game. Our conditions, no blue signal, pulse. Hit buttons, randomly do weird things. Okay. You need to go here. We need our Arctic gate here. Blue pipe wire. We do... When you do not have a blue signal, you are allowed to freak out entirely. Okay, pulse. How many are we going? Any? Gotta put some in the thing. Let's put 4 in there and see what happens. Do we get all 4? Do we get 1? Do we get 2? 2 is all of them? Really? Oh, we can fix that. Come on. Got them all? Okay. And items in... Items traversing pipe is empty. Does that make this not go insanely fast? So as soon as a pipe and item comes out... Really? You pulled 2 a shot? Pipe. Space, items, space, contains, no. Pipe is empty. Give me that. Okay, so it takes 2 a shot. I'm not all that concerned about that. 8. Took 4. You greedy little booger. I mean, it's not the end of the world that you took 4, but still. How did you get all of them, though? Ooh, game lag. 46. No, okay, we don't need this anymore. Can we clear this one? No, we do need that one. Having to think here way too hard. I mean, in theory, as long as this pipe is empty and it does not have a pipe signal, that's where the glitch is coming in, because the transition between here and here takes a fraction of a second, where there isn't something in here and this thing has not acknowledged that it's received something yet. So can we cheat? If we tell it items traversing space, no, item traversing, emit a blue signal. Will that be enough? So it pulls 2. And we watch, and it pulls 1. Is the... Why are you... I get the feeling I'm overthinking this. Give me a minute to play with this. Alright, this is driving me nuts here. It seems like there's just some little disconnect here in the way this functions. I tried flipping some of the things around. So like I had like pipe is empty, and you know I kind of flipped the conditions to see if maybe that was the problem. But it doesn't seem to be mattering. It seems like as soon as that transition happens, there's a flicker for some reason. And this goes out even though it doesn't necessarily, it shouldn't necessarily be out. So I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I imagine there's something in the pipe logic that I'm missing here. But basically what I want to do is be able to take one or two, at most say four, and have them come through, go into here, have this stop pumping as soon as it's pulled out that many, or as soon as, that many get into motion, either between this point and the altar, and have those then convert and get pulled out. Because of the way this is set up, as soon as these convert into the the slates, blank slate, I suppose, no, we can't do that. I was going to say maybe we could put that here, but the way these stack up is just weird sometimes. It doesn't follow what I would guess would be the standard and or logic. But as soon as they convert over, this condition here is no longer true, so it darkens the blue line, which means more will come through. In theory, as long as you don't have too many in here, this should be able to pull them out before it becomes a problem. Oh, it's gonna bug me. I think I'm gonna need to take some time to work on this. So I really did want to start the start tier 5 today, but without those runes I forgot how many it takes. I mean, we got that part set up, which is good. Kind of got the start on this going. There's 6 less withers in the universe. We got our book made for the what is it? Something of an immortal. Observations. There we go. So we got that made. It's not the progress I was hoping for, but it's still progress. But I think we're going to call it here because I want to get this done. Because if we can get this rolling, I can sit here and, bleed myself for a while. And then once we get enough of the blood runes made, or not the blades, the slates, maybe we can get feathered knife going in here. And then we can set up something to like drop regen potions on me every 25 minutes or something like that. Because if we could do that, then it would mean that I could basically just kind of stand here, and as long as we have materials in here, this thing would just keep cranking them out. And that would be the ideal. Or Well of Suffering, and we use our skeleton spawner that we've got. So we've got some options here. But I want to get this going that we can create these slates without having to stand here. That's kind of the goal. So I guess what we're going to do right now is we're going to call it for here. It's not where I was hoping, but it works. We got some progress done. We'll have to work on some more next time. But for now, if you like the episode, you like the videos, please hit that like button. If you are not subscribed and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button and you will see more videos. If you know someone you think might like watching me fumble around with the Buildcraft pipe logic, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video, maybe they'll subscribe, then they're happy because they got to watch the video, hopefully, and then you're happy because you shared the video with them and hopefully they liked it, and then I'm happy because channel support is awesome, which is, we've been doing really good on that lately. We've got likes on some of these videos. We're doing a lot better than we were in the past, which I am thrilled with. So again, thank you for watching.